Finding your voice through creative expression. Every person is unique, and within each of us lives an unmistakable voice. This voice is not only the physical ability to speak, but also an inner sense of self, a way of expressing our thoughts, emotions, and perspectives on the world. In today's world, finding one's voice can be increasingly difficult. External expectations, social norms, stereotypes, and the pressure of others often suppress our individuality. Nevertheless, the path to self-expression is possible through creativity, which allows us to open up, hear ourselves, and present the world with our true selves. 1. Why finding? Your voice matters. Finding your voice means gaining the ability to be yourself. It is a crucial aspect of emotional health and personal development. When a person expresses their thoughts and feelings authentically, they experience fulfillment, confidence, a sense of significance. Without this inner voice, one risks losing touch with themselves, conforming to others' expectations, and losing a sense of wholeness. Creative self-expression, in this context, becomes not just a tool, but a vital necessity. One voice, as a reflection of the inner world. Our inner world is multifaceted. It contains a mixture of emotions, experiences, ideas, and memories. Through creativity, we can translate these abstract sensations into tangible forms: words, paintings, music, movement, design, or film. Every act of creation is an attempt to say, "This is me," or "This is how I see the world." One point of voice as a means of communication. A discovered voice is not only internal, but external. It helps us share our experiences with others, build connections, and influence people. Stories, songs, paintings, and performances are all ways of transmitting a unique perspective. When the voice becomes clear, people begin to listen, creating a dialogue that is vital for personal and societal growth too. Barriers to self-expression. Before finding your voice, it's important to understand what prevents its emergence. Barriers can be internal or external. 1. Internal barriers. Fear of judgment. Many fear that their ideas or feelings won't be accepted, leading them to suppress themselves. Self-doubt. We often think our thoughts are unimportant or uninteresting, making us hesitant to speak. Perfectionism. Expecting perfect results can prevent us from creating or experimenting. 2. External barriers. Social pressure. Standards, trends, family expectations, and societal norms can limit freedom of self-expression. Limited access to resources. Not everyone has the opportunity to engage in creative activities due to financial or educational constraints. Recognizing these barriers is the first step toward overcoming them. The clearer we see the obstacles, the easier it is to navigate or dismantle them. 3. The role of creativity in finding your voice. Creativity is a universal language of the inner world. It does not necessarily have to be professional art. What matters is the act of self-expression. 1. Forms of creative expression. Writing and literature. Journaling, poetry, or prose help structure thoughts and emotions. Music, playing an instrument. Singing or composing allows one to feel and share emotions. Visual arts. Drawing, painting, and sculpture provide visual outlets for inner states, dance, and movement. Through the body, we express what words sometimes cannot convey. Creative projects and design. Creating something new, whether clothing, interior objects, or digital products, lets individuality shine. 2. Freedom. In creativity, the most important aspect of creativity is freedom. There is no right or wrong way to express yourself. The key is honesty with yourself and the willingness to experiment and make mistakes. 3. Process over outcome. In the search for your voice, the practice matters more than the final product. Through consistent creative effort, a person begins to hear themselves, understand their emotions and beliefs, gradually forming a unique style and voice. 4. Practical strategies for finding your voice. 4.1 Self-observation and reflection. Journaling, meditation, and reflecting on your values and goals help clarify what is truly important to you. Ask yourself, What topics matter most to me? What do I want to say to the world? Which forms of creativity resonate with me? 4.2 Experimentation with form and style. Don't be afraid to try new techniques and genres. Unexpected combinations often help uncover a unique voice, such as blending poetry with visual arts or combining music and movement for feedback and community connecting. With like-minded people and receiving constructive feedback fosters growth. However, it is important to filter advice so it does not suppress your personal style. For overcoming fear and doubt, fear of being misunderstood or rejected is natural. Regular practice, small steps, and support from loved ones help overcome it. 5. Examples of people who found their voice. Many well-known and everyday people have achieved deep self-realization through creativity. Their stories inspire musicians who started with simple songs about personal experiences and eventually developed a unique style. Artists whose early works were considered strange but eventually revealed a distinctive signature. Writers and poets who through journals and essays shared their inner world with the public. The common thread among them is honesty with themselves and a willingness to experiment. 6. Long-term effects of finding your voice. When someone discovers their voice through creativity, it influences all areas of life. Emotional well-being. Self-expression relieves stress and helps resolve internal conflicts. Social connections. People are drawn to those who are authentic and genuine. Professional development. A unique style and approach can become a distinguishing feature in one's career. Self-growth. The process of finding a voice is an ongoing exploration of one's values and potential. 7. Conclusion. Finding your voice is not a final goal, but an ongoing journey. It is a process of self-discovery, experimentation, and creativity. Through it, a person learns to be honest with themselves, express thoughts and emotions, and build meaningful relationships with the world. Creative expression becomes a bridge between the inner and outer worlds, allowing a fuller life rather than merely existing according to others' rules. Every attempt to express oneself is a step toward discovering your voice. Even if the journey is long and challenging, it is priceless because it leads to the most important destination, your true self.